how to fuse this? By the next tool, drag, select, drag up. So you can fuse the shapes. Shape builder tool. And the next, you can able to get it smooth by the smooth tool. And get this subject to add up here. So make the character design. So get shape builder to fuse them, right? So it add the shapes and get the next. So select the tool, select the object, get your pencil, get the first poses. Right. So the line art is done up. And the next art will be required, will be what? Go to the F7. So these are layers. So start making this layer to duplicate and get this much of portion to get rotate. You know the rotation tool. Right. So the first, okay, get the below layer to be lock up so that that will not rotate. And here select this much of area and get the rotation tool, and where from you want to rotate, rotate that. So you need the next pose to get design. So two successive designs are there, and the same, what are the different poses required? Draw them through the modification. Get the rotation and right. So these three poses of the character has been drawn up, and all the things are in different layer. Save your file. Just we have started with very simple 3 frames. So make sure your color mode is to be in RGB format. Change the color mode here, document color mode to RGB and save the file once more. Now going to the next software which is capable of making the frame animation, but get the composition to come over here, same as it is, whatever you have done in the last, it came over here. So it is a software which is capable of making the things to get arranged. All the layers. So they are like frames. If you start up showing to the audience one after the other, then it creates an illusion. It is rotating. Right. So the sequence of images are done, and now it is the time to get it repeat up. So this story could be grown to the next level. If you need to get it, go for complete animation continuously, yes, it could be done. Just you can stop the animation, and if you need to get it, continue. Yes. Now I start up getting it to animate. Now I can make the animation to get slow. Right? The whole story could run in this way. So we have just started with the concept of small 3 poses, and yes, once it is done, then you can make the other bit. Right. So if a bird pose can be done up, then You can make a fly, you can make the jump and the run, all the cycles will be done. And you have seen now how to make the storyboard to run up. So only few drawing of the things, and camera can able to pen inside it. So I'm not touching more in this software because it is unknown to you. So you just see now how does the variations could be done. So none of the bird is doing the same poses. Somebody is faster, somebody is left, and get the things to be placed. And the whole crowd animation is done in this way. Right. So what is to be done? Here the story has to be done. यहाँ पे जितने story आप बना सकते हो उतना आप यहाँ पे लेके जा सकते हो. This is one of the way to get it done. And the next way, how to do the morphing in animation. This is one part has been done. So a whole story could be done up, and because you can make the story to go more and more. The second format to do the animations, like start the storyboard with a simple line and get it draw to the next level and start growing the face. This is locked. Now the next layer. And the next layer. So what you are trying to do the morph, like one circle has to turn into a human body. Now the actions, this is simple circles. So Control C. Now slowly you can have to move the things. समझा नहीं क्या? ब्रश हाँ बिल्कुल बिल्कुल नेशनल फिर से बताओ रहे हैं. Okay. So what is the topic on? Like how to make animation in this game. Slowly one character turn into the next character. Okay. And the next verse. Now the storyboard goes to the next icon. So the all things happen from Illustrator. If Illustrator okay, then rest of the things are okay. Then you can switch to the storyboarding. Just it is a technical information like how the animation happens. दो टेक्निक में बताया. एक में पूरा फाइल लेयर वाइज लेके अरेंज करवा दिया गया और दूसरे में सिर्फ लाइन आर्ट को लेके मॉर्फिंग किया गया. दिस इज मॉर्फिंग, टर्निंग वन शेप इनटू द नेक्स्ट शेप. हियर वन शेप टू द नेक्स्ट शेप नहीं हो रहा है. वन इमेज देन आफ्टर नेक्स्ट इमेज. मतलब दो तरीका है एनिमेशन करने का. So it is a technique where images are shown one after the other, and the next technique is you are converting one line into the next format. So morphing, turning one shape into the next shape. Okay. So there are two formats to get the animation to be done. This is first technique, this is second technique. Here the storyboard will go to the next level. Is it okay? सेकेंड फॉर्मेट. पर आपको कहाँ पे ये फ़ायदा होगा, ये आपका ब्रेन में आना चाहिए, तब जाके ये आपको यूज़ होगा. ऐसा ये कहाँ याद होगा. तो ये एक डिफरेंट सॉफ्टवेयर है, एक डिफरेंट. सो लेट अस सी हाउ इट कुड बी हेल्प आउट. अभी आपको टेक्निकल इन्फॉर्मेशन मिलेगा. So if a kid to be make learn A for apple, then how it happens? So this A has to turn into a apple. Then it will help you out. Just copy the things. Get it morph. So you can find on your screen the alphabet A slowly turns into a apple format, and it makes a kid to learn the things much more easier. So how to make a concept design, and it is relevant to Illustrator because all the design are done in Illustrator and rest of the things are done by the compositor. So concept designing, how to make concept design. So just दो डिज़ाइन बनाओ, इसको कॉपी करो, कंट्रोल सी मारे तो कॉपी होता, और दूसरे जो सॉफ्टवेयर उसमें जाके पेस्ट कर देते हैं, कंट्रोल पेस्ट करते हैं. तो ये सॉफ्टवेयर कैपेबल है एक शेप को लेके दूसरे शेप में बनाने के लिए. सो वी हैव अंडरस्टूड नाउ हाउ टू डू दी कॉन्सेप्ट आर्ट, कॉन्सेप्ट एनिमेशन. Make the storyboard to go next level, like slowly one line should turn into next line. Now the next format of animation. Already you have learned the blend tool, right? Blending, okay? Now select both the things and switch to the object and ask to the software blend it up. Once it is blend, then have a double click, switch to the option 50 step to be get done through the blend. So see now how does a line will turn into a tree. Now get this animation to be export. Now in Illustrator there is an option called export, and inside the export there is a format called Flash, SWF format, where all the things are animatable. SOCWave file format. There is a file format which saves the animation in Illustrator. Go for animation. And save it up. And here the software will ask you a few questions. Here, what is the advanced level? And basic. Or layers to frames. And in advanced, ask animate the blends. What is the option? Two things to be get changed. Export is layer to SOCWave file format, and in advanced you need to switch to the animate the blend, and the job is done. And this is a file which is animatable, but it required SOCWave player. As if like a VLC player and media player, there is a player called SOCWave player. If SOCWave player is there, then it will open the animation. But this animation is supported by this software, so let me bring that animation over here to let you know how does this animation looks like. Next. You can able to catch on the skin now. The line is slowly turning into the next design. Then scale it down. Now the story happens automatically because of the blend. So blend helps to make the story to turn into the next art. साइज छोटा, कैसे छोटा क्या बोलो? नहीं, ये सॉफ्टवेयर में तो स्केलिंग है, इसमें छोटा कर सकते हो. सो ये एक डिफरेंट सॉफ्टवेयर है, बस आपको हाँ. तो वही यहाँ पे ये सॉफ्टवेयर में इसको छोटा कर दिया गया, स्केलिंग बोल के ऑप्शन है, बड़ा और छोटा कर सकते हैं और पोजीशन ऐसे चेंज कर सकते हैं सॉफ्टवेयर. So you got to know now how to make an animation in Illustrator in 3 different manners. Now you got to know the third method to make the animation. What is the third method? SWF format, SOCKWave file format. It takes all the layers and it takes the blend to form the art. Right? What is the format? SOCKWave file format. Very big concept has been told you in a very lighter way. So now how to be taken profit, it depends upon you. So it is paid by frames. एक एक फ्रेम के लिए पैसा मिलता है, जितना फ्रेम एनिमेशन हुआ उतना फ्रेम का पैसा मिलता है. So now a bigger concept has been told you in very simple way. Now switching to the next step, you got to know how to make the blend to make the animation. Now switch to the layers to turn into animation. Catch to the screen in the Illustrator. Take a file and start drawing your animation. Right. So if you need to get this is to be moved up, right, then all the things has been done in a single layer. You can switch the layers into different layers. Switch to the option release to layers. Then all the lines turn into individual layers and all the layers are there in a single layer. Drag it out.
So layers अपने आप क्या है?
By the option release to layers. Once you switch the option release to layers, then all the layers, all the images are turned into separate layer. Now switch to the animation by the export command, animation 2. Yes. Ask to the software, make the layers to frames, or must go on looping, so it will go on making the loop. So same animation will be repeated. Go for OK, it's done. So animation over. Now check to the screen. Now the same is moving out. Right. One simple tricks and rest of the things is done. Right. So to make the motion graphics, just few lines and rest of the things are the arrangement. So you can make the symmetrical animation on the screen instant. Only your random line and the rest of the things are the art. Right. And get it done. And fine. The whole animation is the single output random lines, but symmetric is working on your screen to get it to go for the fast motions. Right. So you got to know now how to make the animation in 3 different manner in Illustrator. So everything is on your screen. From like pose by pose animation, morphing animation, one shape turn into the next shape, concept design, and software file format. And inside the software file format, you can switch from the blend directly, the layers will form, or else you can make the layer and get it separate. Is it okay? Fine. Iska or advance. Fine. You have understood now sequence layers. So all the layers will come one after the other. But now the next method, if you need the line to get draw and make it to represent there as a whole, then the next method has to be done up. So ये ऐसा लाइन जाना और धीरे धीरे ये प्रोग्रेस होता है ना. Get it off. So it has to stay on the screen. What is happening in the before case? It is deleting. ये होने के बाद ये हो जाता है, फिर ये ऐसा बन के यहाँ तक आना और ऐसे देखना चाहिए. Then how to do this? So how to form a animations? How to make a like artwork on the animation rather than moving it up. So it has to be draw like this. And you can switch to the next option called release to layers building method. So what is method? Build method. So it will make the animation to get formed one after the other. At the end, the whole animation will be visible. Whole object will be visible. So the same method, and once it turns into the layers, then drag and drop and get the layer out. Export the next 6. Same all layers to the software player. Get it okay. Now the animation is staying on the screen, so it will not go. So you can see now the design is staying on the screen because we have asked to the software get it build. Build method will make the object to stay on the screen. So you can start it from the two side and get it right. Right. So we got to know two different methods how to get the animations to be done layer by layer. One is the method of build, another is sequence. Sequence method, building method. You build, then at the end you can find the final design. In the sequence, you can only find one stroke at a single frame. So two method, it makes the motion graphics, it makes the drawing design. So technique are there with you. So how to use depends. If you make an image to trace, so tracing of the image could be done. Get it down, scale, enter, get 50% out. Yes, enter. Get the layer lock. Now if you need to make animation and show this image, then it is possible. So take the layer. Now it is the time to draw a this. So one after the other, this is to be drawn. Default out. So 100 of lines. Mm-hmm. तो ये सेपरेट हमें अपना हिसाब से चाहिए ना, वो तो खुद कुछ भी बना लेगा. तो हम जैसे चाहते हैं कि एक आर्टिस्ट ड्रॉ करता है तो वो किस लेवल कौन सा स्ट्रोक पहले ड्रॉ करता है, उसके बाद पूरा एनिमेशन उसके हिसाब से बनेगा. जस्ट okay. So we got the lineup. Now it is to be switched into the sequence. So it is to be go in building format. So it is turn into building format and get it delete, yes, and get all the layers to switch into the separate layer and get the unwanted layer to get it out and go for export. Animation to the software format, right? And animation next. Get the layers to it makes the job automatically do it. So what you learn and what could be done. Right. So I can trace proper and get the things to be happen. जो लाइन पहले स्टार्टिंग की उसी लाइन से जैसे आप ड्रॉ बनाए वो एनिमेटेड फॉर्म होता है. So you can find out what is capable with illustrator. Illustrator कहाँ तक चीज़ कर सकता है. And you can fit yourself in printing and
इलस्ट्रेटर में बस डिजाइन करना है और इधर इंपोर्ट करना है.
बस. हाँ हो सकता है पर ये सॉफ्टवेयर ऑटो बना देता है ना. लेयर्स ऑटो फॉर्मेशन कर देता है. तो उसमें आपको लेयर बनाना है. यहाँ पे 1000 लेयर्स एक साथ बन जाता है एक क्लिक में. सो ये फ्री हैंड ड्राइंग आप करते हो और ऑटोमेटिक लेयर फॉर्म हो जाता है. सो गॉट टू नो नाउ व्हाट इज कैपेबल ऑफ इलस्ट्रेटर. बस पर ये सब आपका नीड में रहना चाहिए तब जाके ये फायदा. नीड क्या है इतने सब पढ़े कहाँ पे आप यूज़ करोगे कहाँ पे आपका नीड है तब जाके ये काम पे आएगा. नहीं तो एंटरटेनमेंट से ये एक ऑप्शन में करियर बनाते हो तो इतने सारी चीज़ आपको आगे आते हैं. सो एक मोशन ग्राफिक्स के लिए 10,000 20,000 मांगते हैं. तो सिर्फ कॉन्सेप्ट दिया जाएगा ऐसे ऐसे बोला. तो टेलीविज़न में जो एड आता है ये सब फाइन ना. आफ्टर फिक्स हाँ ये इट्स ओके.